English short stories. The weight of a whisper. The clock on the classroom wall ticked loudly, but Julian could only hear the thumping of his own heart. Just an hour ago, when the headmaster demanded to know who had accidentally shattered the laboratory beaker, Julian had panicked. Instead of admitting his own clumsiness, he stammered out his best friend's name, Leo. The headmaster had believed him instantly, praising Julian for his honesty, while Leo was sent to detention with a look of pure, confused betrayal on his face. As Julian walked home through the quiet park, the initial relief of escaping punishment began to fade, replaced by a cold discomfort. The guilt began to gnaw at him after he told the lie, twisting his stomach into tight knots. Every step he took felt heavier than the last, and the bright afternoon sun suddenly seemed to expose his deceit. He realized that saving his own skin had come at the cost of his integrity, and the bargain was already proving to be far too expensive. When he arrived home, his mother had baked his favorite chocolate chip cookies, but they tasted like cardboard in his mouth. He retreated to his bedroom and stared at the ceiling, unable to shake the image of Leo taking the blame for something he didn't do. True friendship was built on trust, and Julian had demolished that trust in a single, cowardly moment. The silence of his room only amplified the accusing voice in his head, telling him that a forced apology later would never truly erase the stain of his deception. By dinner time, Julian knew he could not survive another hour carrying such a miserable secret. He stood up from the table, grabbed his jacket, and walked straight to Leo's house to confess the truth to his friend first, before facing the headmaster the following morning. It would be incredibly embarrassing to admit his cowardice, but as he reached Leo's front door, the heavy knot in his stomach finally began to loosen. He understood now that facing the consequences of his actions was infinitely better than living with the ghost of a lie.